Hi friends, this is Sitso from Sitso's Home Economics and you're welcome back to my channel. This is another week of healthy snacks or meals that I make for my husband and I for the week. I make this usually on Sunday evenings to last us 3 or 4 days of the week, and I do this mainly because I like to know that we are eating healthy and we are not spending so much money outside to eat lunches. So for this week I made potato wedges with grilled chicken. I also made tiger nut pudding and some chia pudding, and then some egg squares in my oven, as well as some cut fruits. For refreshing drinks, I made pineapple with beetroot juice and pineapple and cucumber juice. I hope you like it. I started by spicing my chicken. I spiced it with some blended ginger, garlic, and some salt and sankofa spices. I grilled this in the oven for about 25 minutes on high. Next, I cut my potatoes into wedges, spiced it with a bit of sankofa spices, salt, and I tossed it in a little bit of oil and grilled that also in the oven. Next, I cut my veggies into slices. I also cut my radish and my green peppers as well. I tossed this in a bit of oil, spiced it with some sankofa spices and salt, and I also added that to the potatoes in the oven. I decided to chop my veggies quickly in the food processor, which I used in preparing my egg squares. And so I put this in my baking sheet, added some diced sausages. I also added spinach and topped it up with tomatoes for garnishing. I did add some salt and a bit of sankofa spices. This is for my daughter because she doesn't like the vegetables in the eggs, and so I made her separately using these silicone cups. Next, I also made tiger nut milk. Here my eggs are ready, so I took them out. So I blended the tiger nuts with a lot of water and then I strained it. I added a little bit of condensed milk and then I cooked it on fire for about 10 minutes until it was thick. Next, I blended my pineapple and cucumber. I also added a little bit of ginger. I washed the ginger very well and blended it. I did not peel it because I was going to strain it anyway, so I blended it with the peels. Next, I also cut my beetroot together with the second pineapple. I blended that and strained, and I bottled that as well. I also put some in popsicle makers for my daughter. She usually has that after her studies with her teacher during the day. She eats it as a snack. When it's frozen, she thinks it's ice cream, and so she enjoys it very much. Next, I'm cutting my white melons. White melons are very sweet, very sweeter than the yellow ones, and so I like to cut that for myself and my husband. I diced it and then I portioned it into containers. Next, I also diced the watermelons and added that to the white melons. I like my snacks or lunches to come out looking very beautiful. I like mixing colors here and there to make my food look very attractive. And so I like to pair colors that will make my food or meal look very attractive at the end of the day. So now I'm portioning my potato wedges, and then I'm adding the grilled chicken and the vegetables to my containers. These look really yummy, and I can assure you that they also tasted really nice. It's a very simple meal to take along with you to work. You don't have to reheat it if you don't want to, and it makes it very easy to have healthy lunches during the week. Next, I'm also portioning my eggs. The eggs we had with slices of bread, which I didn't show in this video, but that is how we ate the bread. The bread was the carbs and the eggs provided the proteins. Again, you don't have to warm this if you don't have the means of warming it. It's okay to eat it just the way it is. I also portioned my tiger nuts pudding into these beautiful glass jars. I first added condensed milk to my glass jars because I did not sweeten my tiger nuts pudding, and so the condensed milk has a lot of sugar in it, and that would provide enough sugar or sweetener for my pudding. The small square containers are for my daughter as well. So I piped the pudding into the glass jars just to make it easy and fast for me. The chia puddings, I only made 2 jars because my husband does not like it, and so it's only for me. So I'm done with my lunches or my snacks for the week. My fruits is ready, 4 on the right hand side for me for 4 days and 4 on the left for my husband for 4 days. The potato wedges and grilled chicken, we also have 2 each for 2 days, and the eggs 2 each for 2 days. So that's 4 days taken care of in the week. The pudding is just for dessert or snacks after we are done eating everything. And I make enough meals or snacks so that in the course of the day you still have something to eat. So you can have the fruit juice whilst you eat the egg and bread, and then later you can have the fruits, and then you have the pudding. And that's how come it may look like a lot of things, but I always make enough to last us through the day before we get home from work. These glass jars, these glass containers with the fruits, I bought them from Banana, the shop called Banana in Accra Mall and the Junction Mall. I think they are also at the Palace Mall. And the glass containers with the grilled chicken I also got from Banana. But the round ones and the bento box one, bento box is the one that is divided, and that I got from Makola. And the pudding jars and the fruit juice jars is also from Banana. The rest of the containers, they are all from Makola. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We like doing this to make sure that we have healthy meals for the week, and so I'm sharing it with you how I go about it Sunday evenings most of the time, and I hope you can also try it. Do subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click on the notification bell. Also click the like button if you enjoyed what you watched, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.